So hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell by my uniform what this video is going to be about. I get many questions from people asking me about how the military has been treating me, the whole process, how I got started, what I did, how long was the process for me to go to boot camp. So I just thought maybe I should start a mini series of what it is for you guys to expect when joining or when wanting to join the military. So this is basically going to be the process leading up to boot camp. All the stuff that you have to do before you actually go to boot camp. So this is what this video is going to be about today. So the first thing that you would do, like your first start, the whole process of getting ready to go to boot camp, is actually finding out or figuring out what military branch you want to go into. So you have the Army, which is either active duty or reserve, or the Army National Guard. You have the Marines, you have the Navy, the Coast Guard, and the Air Force. Sorry, I could not think. So I joined the Army National Guard. So like I said, that is the first thing that you guys would have to do, like figure out what branch you want to do and then go to the recruiter's office, which is the second step. Once you figure out what branch you want to go to and you're in the recruiter's office, basically they're just going to take some information from you right there on site. So your recruiter is going to ask you your name, your age, your weight, your height, if you have children, if you're married, if you're single, if you are in school or you already graduated school. And that is a big thing as well, because if you're in school and you have some credits, that can go towards what rank you're going to be once you go to boot camp. So once he gets those basic, he or she as the recruiter, once they get the basic information that they need from you, you're going to basically start your paperwork. So your paperwork would be like, if you are single or whatever, just basically all your information, your social, your driver's license, if you have any speeding tickets or any courts coming up or any type of warrants or all that stuff, whatever they need to get, you know, whatever information that they need, and it has to be truthful because it will come back. I mean, so once you get all the information to your recruiter that you need to get started, the next step is your ASVAB. Now an ASVAB is just a test that you take to see where you're at far as finding your job in the military. Now with the ASVAB, I do advise you guys to make sure you study, but not study as much, because you don't want to overstudy and you miss certain things on the test, which will determine how many jobs will be available to you. And basically with the scale of an ASVAB, it is all calculated up with each section that you do take in the test, which is like English, math, and I don't remember, like, yes, it's like 3 sections that you do, and you take the test, and basically it's calculated up into your grade or your score, and that score will determine how many jobs are available to you. If you have a lower score, it's a lot harder to find more jobs for you, but no need to worry about that, because even if you do have certain jobs where it's not necessarily what you wanted to do, like myself, you can still pick a job, get your foot in the door, work that MOS for a little bit, and then reclass and change to the job that you prefer. So once you pass your ASVAB and you get started, that's when your recruiter schedules you to go to MEPS. And MEPS is basically a long 2-day process, normally on the weekend. And basically what you do at MEPS is get your shots. They test you from head to toe. They just make sure everything is perfect for you to go, like your shots, everything. Make sure you're not mentally crazy, make sure you don't have anxiety, or you know, you don't have any broken bones, all that stuff. So that's basically what you do at MEPS, and it is the longest process ever. Like, it's the longest process ever, but you have to do it. So, and literally the last day of MEPS is when you sign your contract and you are officially a part of whatever branch you chose. Now I'm speaking more for the Army, but I'm pretty sure it's the same in every branch. So once you sign your contract and you are officially a part of that branch, they will have you pick a date for you to go to the military. Some people are early shippers, I guess that's what they call it, where you will go literally within that week, or you'll leave like in the next few days. Or there's people that, so yeah, like I said, once you sign your contract, you are basically on your way to boot camp, which is the next step in your military career. So after you sign your contract, normally if you have at least 2 months or more to go to boot camp, you will train with your recruiter at a RSP site. So basically that's just basically that's a place where you would drill with people who are going to boot camp with you or has already came back from AIT. This is only speaking for the National Guard. You will go with people who are joining the National Guard, not the reserves. So everybody who is with you will be going in the National Guard, Army National Guard as well. So basically what that means is you will go active duty for boot camp and AIT, but you will go back to your home state. And that is for reserve and National Guard. It just depends on what side you plan on picking. And for those who don't know the difference of the National Guard and the Army Reserve, we are covered by the state and the government. So we can get paid by the state and the government dealing with our benefits, but that is going to be something I speak about in a next video. I just wanted to kind of break that down to people who do not know the difference of the Army National Guard and the Army Reserve. Also, for people who are in the National Guard or soldiers who are in the National Guard, we are usually the first ones to go out when there are catastrophes like tornadoes, hurricanes, mudslides, whatever, you name it. That's basically what we do, aside from our MOS. So yes, you would just basically train 1 weekend out of every month with the people from, well, with your recruiter as well as the sergeants, basically going to train you to get accustomed to the military life, basically what they're going to do to you in boot camp. So a lot of physical fitness basically falls into what you're going to do in your monthly drills prior to you going to boot camp, like push-ups, sit-ups, running, you having to face in the line, doing cadence, formations, how you would eat at lunch time and breakfast time and stuff like that. At boot camp, they do that there too. So they're just basically trying to get you prepared for boot camp. And then from there on, you are on your way to boot camp, and it's all on you after that. So yes, so this was basically showing you or letting you guys know the few steps that you need to take to join the military. I will continue with part 2 of this video talking about boot camp itself, everything that you need to know as far as being a female in boot camp and what you would need and what is expected of you while you are there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope the information that I put out was very, very suitable for whoever's watching this video and whoever is planning on joining the military in the future. So make sure you guys just stay tuned for part 2 of this video, and I will talk to you guys later.